What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is Larry. All right. So, for all you guys who don't know me, or this is your first time seeing a video of mine, or you just now started following me, let me give you a brief history of who I am and how we ended up to be where we are today. Number one, my name is Larry Brown. My wife is Teresa Brown. Miss Amen somebody. Around 4 years ago, we packed up, sold everything. When I say sold everything, excluding furniture and clothes, but we sold our house, we sold our cars, we sold everything and packed up and moved to the country. We packed up and moved off a dirt road in southeast Georgia, right? Before we decided to make the move, we were living in Stone Mountain, Georgia. We stayed in Stone Mountain, Georgia, on the east side of Atlanta. Stayed over there for 15 years, and during that housing boom that came after that COVID boom, whatever that was, I feel like it was a wealth transfer. We sold our home, and when we sold our home, we made enough money off the house to be able to make one or two choices. We could have went further into the rat race, further into the system, or try to pull ourselves out. And what I mean by further into or trying to pull ourselves out is simply this. Further into was to take the money, buy our dream home, put it down on the property, make the payments, live in an exclusive community or whatever that we always wanted to live in. And I mean, basically upgrade our life, right? Or we could take the money and take a step back and buy what we can afford. Instead of trying to finance, instead of trying to go deeper into the hole, we decided to take the money and buy us a property somewhere that we could afford. That was the goal. We early, mid 40s, get out of the rat race as soon as possible, buy us a place cash, get the place, and start over, basically. And that's what we decided to do. So we bought this place that we live on now down in southeast Georgia. Bought it, did a lot of work to it, turned out to be what it is today. A nice homestead. We're raising chicken, goat, sheep right now. We do the goats primarily for meat, the sheep primarily for meat, and the chicken we do what's called laying hens for eggs, right? Now, explaining all that, and vegetables. Let me tell you, we got vegetable gardens too. Explaining all that, I want to explain to you why it was such an urgency for us to basically give up that lifestyle and come down and start over from scratch. All right. Number one, let me explain that to you. That's not easy to do. All right. Y'all hear my goats in the background, but that's not easy to do. And I don't feel like many people can make that choice to do that, because it's basically giving up your comfort level, giving up everything you know, and basically starting off from scratch, going to a new place, meeting new people, staying in a new environment. It's scary. It's definitely scary. But I want to share with you why did I feel the sense of urgency and why I felt this. And I'm grateful to have a wife that will go along and follow me and not push back, because I know this is not something anybody can do because of your spouse or the person you with. They may not choose to do it. But I'm grateful to, and I'm blessed to have a wife. So now my grandmother lived down here with us. My daughter and my granddaughter stay down here on the place with us. So let me explain this to you right here. All right. Number one, our country has gone through and is going through a major change right now. And for all you guys who are watching and seeing this, you need to be very mindful of the change the country is going through. And the world is going through, not just our country. You need to see what's going on. Right now, this is November the 2nd, 2025. We're just getting word of all the layoffs that's happening all over the country and pretty much the world. Amazon laying off thousands, UPS laying off tens of thousands of people, and on and on and on. And let me tell you why. The contributing factor to that is automation. Automation. And I'm going to explain this to you just to tell you why I felt like it was important, and it is important for all of us to get back to the basics. We need to get back to the basics, guys. And the basics is planting, growing, harvesting our own food. You don't have to be a genius, and you don't have to have a doctorate to know how to do that. All right. So We're watching the world shift and change. Right now, they're fighting over if SNAP benefits. That's where EBT, the government-funded food program, is going to be given to the people this month, right? People are complaining and crying they're not going to be able to get their food. Whatever the reason behind it, I don't know. I'm not a super political guy, so I don't know, all right? But people are being impacted by the decisions of other people, right? But guess what? The people who have their own gardens, the people who have their own food source and everything, they're not being impacted by that because they may not have what they want, but they definitely have what they need. And that could be you as well. Everybody is on the chopping block. Everybody's job is on the chopping block. And it's going to get worse. Elon Musk said that AI is going to take all jobs. I believe that's true. I really do. How fast that's going to happen, I don't know. But for all you guys who are watching this video, what I want to encourage you guys to do is this. You cannot resist and fight this change. It's going to happen. So when you see the protests, you see the people, getting upset, what people are doing is resisting change right now. They're resisting change. And change is natural. That's going to happen, guys. I don't care what, when, how, or where, it's going to change, guys. It's going to happen. You can delay it, but the change is inevitable, okay? It's going to happen. So what we have to do as people, and what I've decided to do, is embrace the change. Don't fight and run from the change, but embrace it. And what I mean by embrace it, acknowledge it, that it's going to happen. I'm just going to have to learn how to grow food, guys. I'm going to have to learn how to process animals. I'm going to have to learn how to get really good at this lifestyle because I can't compete with machine. I can't compete with software. It can work 24 hours a day around the clock. I can find a way to make some money using it, but at the end of the day, what I want to do is get really good at the basics. And what the basics are right now is feeding my family, having somewhere to go and feeding my family. So by buying the place, we just have to pay the taxes every year. We pay the taxes every year. We have light bills. We have internet, stuff like that. But we could get by without all that if we have to, okay? But what I have to do is ensure that we have food on our table by growing it in the ground, producing animals. The land is the resource, okay? So today, man, I just want to share it with you guys, all you guys who are hearing and seeing this. Guys, the writing is on the wall. You can resist the change as much as you want to. You can be delusional as much as you want to about what's actually going on. But at the end of the day, change is here and it's going to continue to happen. So how are we going to address the change is the only issue. It's not if the change is going to happen. How we're going to address the change is the issue. And how I feel all of us should address the change is by adapting to it like the animals do. That's what the animals do. When you look at animals, herd animals especially, if grass is not here, they pack up and move there. And when the herd animals move, the predators move with them, etc., right? They don't resist it. That's human nature. Animals don't resist change. They adapt to it and adjust to it. And that's what we should do, guys. I think all of us should be focusing on ways to adapt to this reality that we're facing. Your job probably is going to leave you eventually. You're probably going to get laid off from your job, especially if it's in a field that automation can take it. Companies are not going to be loyal to you. Companies are loyal to their bottom line. That's business. I run a business. I understand how that go. You're going to do what's best for business. And if what's best for business is buying a software for 10 grand that can eventually save you 30, you're going to buy the software. And saving you 30 means getting rid of people. That's what's going to happen. You get what I'm saying? I want to encourage all you guys who see the video and you hear this. It's time to adapt to change, guys. We have to adapt to it and stop trying to resist it. Hiding your head in the sand is not going to solve the problem. Hiding your head in the sand, being delusional about reality and staring at the TV screen and vegging out on TV programs and just living in a virtual world, playing your video game, watching athletes and sports all day, that's not going to feed your family when the reality hit that, guys, I don't have a job anymore. I don't have money anymore coming in. The government is not coming to save you. They are already showing you that by not submitting the SNAP benefits. they're showing everybody we're not coming to save y'all. You see what I'm saying? So for us as a people, we have to embrace the reality that change is here and we can't stop it. So what do I do? My family is still going to need to eat. I'ma still need to be able to eat. So what should I do? Me, personally, I believe all of us should master the art of producing food for ourselves. That's number one. That's that hierarchy of needs, right? Hierarchies of needs is just basic survival. And basic survival, guys, is feeding yourself. Food, clothing, shelter. That's what we have to be focused on right now. All right? So that's my encouragement. How can you get started? Listen. There's so many videos on YouTube and so many people and so many videos all on the internet of people showing you how to grow food that there's really no excuse for you not to know how to grow food. All you have to do is go seek it out, okay? So what my advice for you to be is this. If you live in the city right now and you stay wherever, man, look, get you some containers, pots, raised garden beds, and start producing small batches of food now. Learning. We do not want to be in the situation where there's nothing in the grocery stores and now we have to learn. You don't want to learn on the job. You want to learn when times are good, right? And times are great. And I feel like we're in that position right now. That's my encouragement. Buy seeds, get you some land if you can. You don't have to have a lot of land. Stop being delusional about how much land you need and start going to work. All right? This Larry, man, I hope it helped you, man. Listen. The time is now. Get the delusion. You need to get rid of the delusion, guys. Change is here. And it's time. Alright? We gotta do something about it. Instead of watching it and hoping in it and shouting and being mad about it. It's Larry, man. Peace.